Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Got a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Saturday. Hopefully everybody got through the work day if they had to work. Those who are with the family, hopefully y'all enjoying yourselves, keeping yourselves safe. For those in the city, I gotta post something up, but it does involve people that live in the Red Hook section. Yeah, I'm gonna post something up on the timeline. I got y'all. Could be impactful for y'all, like I said before. So I'll definitely post that up for y'all. Hopefully, everybody is really just having a blessed one. If you was able to wake up, be amongst the flock, be amongst the fam, and give your praises to the higher power. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. Missed it, you can catch the replay. I'm gonna speak a little different today. Something that fellas, not even just gonna say amongst the melanated community, just the fellas in general, the men period. We gotta come to some sort of conclusion about how we deter certain things from happening, even getting deadly, especially when it's not worth it. I watched a video resurface about a man breaking up a fight between two boys. And in that instance, that fight almost could have got deadly, in my opinion, because they fighting in the middle of the streets. And instead of your friends really trying to stop y'all from doing such, they recorded y'all laughing at the whole situation. Now, see, anybody else probably would not even care. But the fact that that person took his time to stop it, actually try to give some words of wisdom, that's respectful. Just watched something else recently that just threw me off too. Grown man crying too. On top of that, grown man crying because he feels the same way like some people feel. Some of you have beef one way or another in the streets, and it's like you bring your beefs, you bring all the negative drama to events where it's not needed. And for a grown man to be literally crying, that means something must have happened in that vicinity. That shouldn't have happened at all. It's time we really get to that notion of having real peace treaties or just treaties, period, because it is kind of getting ridiculous now. Some people should not have to worry about going to an event where it's supposed to be promoting and bringing positivity. And then they do got to worry about the possibility of violence erupting. If you are moving a certain way, you got enemies, like real enemies. Yeah. 9 out of 10, those same people won't be at these same events. Oh, you just gotta keep your mind away from the negative. Don't even bring yourself if that's the case. You can't settle whatever differences well outside of the confines. There's no need to come to the events. See, with certain things, it really is a two-way street. We want certain things, but we not willing to sit down and compromise on how to get these things. without it escalating to something else. Sharonda, what's going on, baby? This is an issue that we have. Like, if you really can't come to a conclusion well within the street confines, then, you know, the negative forces should not be driving themselves over to that event. Not thinking not just about you, like it's like, come on, you thinking about yourselves. You're not thinking about the elders. What up, ho? My bad, y'all. What up? What up? How you doing today? You all right? You all right? Hope you want to be a part of the lesson because if not, yeah, let me get you up out of here. I know what this is. Bye bye. See, a person like this, even when you think you got something with somebody, it's not really beef. It's just ignorance. I would never be able to sit at a table with you anyway because your profound ignorance to come in just baffles me. It really does. But yet I digress. We have to come to a conclusion. Again, if you can't get your scrap on or whatever it is you're trying to do outside of a good event, don't come to that event. Again, why should everybody else in the community have to suffer because your, your lack of judgment? And honestly, it is a lack of character too because if I got an issue with somebody, it's nothing for me to just take it where I need to take it. As long as I ain't hurting nobody else in the midst. That is essentially supposed to be the goal. Because a lot of times, again, some of y'all miscommunications in life are coming from just that miscommunication. You got the wrong people amplifying the situation. A lot of times you get what you get sometimes. But just as I'm speaking, you already hear that. Welcome to the city. But again, even as we speak, you know, real friends are going to make sure y'all not crashing out. Even if it's beef or if there's little miscommunication amongst the group, the main ones are not going to sit around and amp the fight up. If anything, they're going to try to de-escalate it before it gets crazy. And again, sometimes it might not even be the friends that do so. A lot of times it might be a random adult that come out of nowhere and try to drop some gems and, deter a situation. It really is time for the community to come together on all the cause, right? Really sit down at a forum and find out how we going to at least get back. If we're going to get to the violence, get back to the old method of it. A lot of y'all really need to start putting the guns down again. So at some point, you should be able to protect yourself without having to worry about losing your life or possibly somebody else losing their life. I've always felt a fair squabble or whatever you want to call it in life. Guess what? That's what's needed right now, more than anything. Selena, what's going on, baby? But again, this message is needed today. It's time for all the men, not just the community, not just within the melanated community. No, it's time for all the men to really start putting your differences aside. Because no matter what, it doesn't matter who. A lot of times there are events where everybody is acting a fool, and it shouldn't happen. If you come in to better something in your community, if you come in to bring awareness and real education to, the areas, come on now. Why mess that up? Even if they doing something for the kids, prime example. Why should y'all come and mess it up because y'all can't just hold your composure? Even if you happen to randomly come somewhere where you think you might have all right, well, hold it down. This ain't about y'all. It's about the event that's happening. This is about the people who are bringing things together. I'm good. I'm good. Got me some good rest. Hence why I didn't do nothing this morning. There was a few things I was going to top in on though, because again, we really got to come to that conclusion. The safety value is more important. Some of y'all claim you're not safe, but in the same token, you're not bringing no safety with you. Not bringing no blueprints, no protocols, no nothing. I do want to ask a question too, to a degree. What's up with some of y'all men just wanting to? Let me get this correct. What's up with some of y'all boys? I can't even call y'all men if you're doing the things you're doing. I laughed at something, and I ain't never laughed so hard in my life. And it wasn't just to poke fun at it. It threw me off. Selena, that's up to you, baby. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be on Wild Crazy. There's a couple things to discuss, though. That's why. But this is my thing, though. What's up with some of y'all weak-minded boys wanting to go rob stores, rob establishments? And y'all just trying to attack women, too, as well. Like, I didn't get that. I laughed only because, guess what? This dude was trying his hardest to steal some purses. I don't know what kind of purses they was. Didn't matter. The fact that you couldn't get away from the security guard because she had the Cobra clutch on it, like how a man would normally have a Cobra clutch on something. Yeah, it goes to show you sometimes you ain't gonna never win all those battles. And it's sad because it was a female that literally had the jaws of life on it. Like you ain't going nowhere. That didn't make sense. And you was literally catching a tantrum. See, this is why I said men ain't gonna do all that. This was the mind of an immature person. Because as much as you was trying to get away and even catch your tantrum, she wasn't letting that stuff go. And for good reason. They probably in the area where they still ain't tolerating that. Because I know it's certain spots they don't care now. They allowing spots to get robbed, but other spots ain't still trying to hear that at all. Because again, that's their business. And if that's their own hard earned money, they gonna go fight to the death for it. Now you're not gonna come in here and keep robbing my establishment thinking you just we're not doing that. I don't care what bill was passed. Uh-uh. And I respect that though. Same thing I called another dude. This is a security guard. He turned around and had a dude and a chick, I believe, trying to leave out with something, but he was not trying to hear that. And still kept. Matter of fact, no, he made them dump everything back into a bag. I remember that part. He made dump everything back into a bag. You're not gonna just come in here and rob, steal, and then thinking you getting away. Nah, I'm not losing my job, or I'm not trying to hear nothing coming from the high ups because I allowed something to happen when I could have stopped. Didi, what's going on, baby? Riaz, what's going on? I already know if y'all just tuned in the like button. Nah, Selena, for real. Like he thought and it was a couple purses. It wasn't like it was. I don't even know how many purses for real. Because all I seen was him trying to struggle, but I didn't know who he was struggling with until she literally, and she looked like an OG. She probably looked like she'd been through that before. Like, nah, you're not doing this. She probably been on both ends with men and women. Nah, you're not getting this wholeness. Serious, like you really couldn't get this. Yo, she had that. It was funny to see a man struggle. That means number one, you really ain't got no heart, no fighting, no nothing. And the sad part is that if it wasn't by a woman, you definitely was getting caught by a man. I don't care how fast you thought you was. You really ain't have no type of anything. And it's sad because you almost really caught a tantrum like a kid that can't get what they want. That didn't make no sense. So what would have been your next option if you couldn't get that away from her? We've seen some situations where people have done the utmost and just to get something that they want. So did that come up really that important, risking your life again, or risking somebody else's life? I gotta have a better frame of judgment for real. I understand something you just leave it be. And guess what? Again in life, sometimes you're gonna get away with stuff, sometimes you're not. It's a hit and miss with that game. But you might be ready to do things like robbing and looting in a couple spots. You know, you might get away. Other spots you might not get away so easy. Or in some cases you probably might not get out at all. Depends on how you turn the ball. And that's crazy. When y'all really ready to risk your lives and your freedoms just for quick come ups. And then what exactly are you doing when you get the come ups? Like, are you benefiting some way, somehow? If you are, it's crazy because you got to benefit on somebody else's dime. Papa Will, what's going on, my guy? World is crazy. And I'm sorry, I had to laugh at that because there's no way you went through all of that, even almost catching a baby tantrum, and you still didn't get away with nothing. So basically, you probably sitting up right now because of that, because of that foolishness. Come on now, don't make no sense. Time to start shaping your minds better and thinking better. And again, I felt bad on the other story with the guy crying in his car. It's rare you're gonna see too many men crying, but for them to cry, that means look, they are getting seriously tired of all the nonsense and nobody's really coming together and standing up. And I do feel like that again. You want to come to an event, even if you got issues with people, come to that event for the purpose of bringing something strong to the community. That would go back to hating each other and doing whatever after everything is well said and done. But at events, especially when there are kids and elders involved, again, you should have a clear mindset to say, nah, we ain't gonna do that. And then if you do hit somebody, guess what? You done hit somebody's mother, you done hit somebody's aunt just because you wildly shooting or you doing whatever. Nah, that's not the way to go. This is exactly why our community is breaking away, is breaking that. Half of y'all could sit down and actually have a strong talk. My bad, because it's crazy. I had to think about that for a second. Why is it that when people disagree with each other or they really have beefs and conflicts, instead of leaving it where they supposed to leave it at, they bring it to events? That's just like you having a community barbecue and you inviting the community out. You ain't expecting people to just come to an event and start wilding out after a while. But see, I think this is where some of the problem is. Some of the problem is, again, liquor involved. Some of y'all really can't contain your liquor. Some of you can't contain whatever else drug outside of, because I've never seen marijuana make people trip except for fight over the last food. Davis, what's going on, baby? No doubt, Selena, appreciate you, baby. Next time you come in here, I need a taco, baby. But on some seriousness, keep the madness out. Keep the madness outside of these events. Doesn't matter if it's a barbecue. Doesn't matter if it's a concert. Doesn't matter if it's anything along the lines of bringing education and awareness. Health seminars. Some stuff is even happening in self. I mean, like, come on, now. You at a seminar trying to learn something, and you getting into little confrontations because you got petty disagreements. And again, even if you're having a backyard party, nobody should have to worry about a shooting. Oh no, I know that part, Sharonda. James, what's going on, my guy? No, but this is my thing though. I don't get that. Why not just say, you know what? I'll settle this on another day. Even if you're not expecting somebody to come, that shouldn't mean automatically, oh yeah, I'm about to get the drop on them. Oh yeah, I'm about to get the drop on them. And I'm speaking to the men and the women because sometimes the women encourage the madness as well. So I'm speaking on both ends. It's time for y'all to start coming to tables, sitting down, and actually either getting to know each other one way or another without all the peanut butter and jelly BS behind it. None of the outside ignorance, interference. No. And if you do know each other, whatever y'all was falling out about, if it ain't that serious, sit down and talk. And keep all the unnecessary people out of it. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing, Hood. Here, you know what? Take this real quick. Potato water. Wait, damn. See, I'm mad right now. See, I'd have told somebody to give you potato water, but I can't even give you the potato water. But I don't need to give you no potato water, Hood. Take this. Take that with you on that potato water. Don't come over here with that. You better off going to talk to whoever you're going to talk to. Don't bring that over here. Told you. Matter of fact, I got something for you. I don't even gotta put my hands on you, potato water. I'm gonna shake you up the next time I see you. I'm gonna shake you up, son. Wrong shit. Nah, shout out to my bro. No, but you know this is what I'm saying though. But this is what I'm saying though, for real. Like it's not hard. Listen, if we bring something together as a community, despite everything, even if people are still gonna hate each other, guess what? That hate shouldn't spew onto a place where everything is supposed to be about love and unity, but also growth. That don't make no sense. And we can't cry about, oh, we not safe, we not this, if we not putting something together. A lot of y'all OGs who are doing what you're supposed to be doing continue to keep the fight going. You know, I know the numbers might be low, but at some point the numbers will rise up because some of the older folks will wake up, just like some of these young folks will wake up. It is a balance on that. Cece, what's going on, baby? Mookie, what's going on? Appreciate you, Davis. Yeah, no, I'm catching up with the chat really, but you know, just it is crucial though. When do we come to a conclusion when it's like, I ain't even that worth it? I'll let that slide on another day. And correct me if I'm wrong though, right? Didn't most battles end up on a field somewhere? So why wouldn't y'all take that somewhere where there's no people, no witnesses, so on and so forth? You feel you're gonna go that deep. Frankie, what's going on, my guy? I'm saying, like, why wouldn't we do that? Hammer, what's going on, baby? When does that really come into your head and sink in? Like, you know what? This is what it's gonna be. I'm not even gonna do this somewhere where I know for a fact this is gonna cause trauma. I mean, getting back to that. Starting to see that it's nothing but cowardice for real. And see, even saying something like this, some of you men, or I'm not even gonna say men, again, way you thinking if everything gotta be about emotion, and guess what? Young minded boys that tend to have a coward's way with you. You do. You won't face something head up. You'll go around or duck around or even sneak to try to get some sort of way of an advantage. It's not gangster. Sorry, it's just not. If you want to quote unquote have a battle with somebody, and let it be somewhere where it's fair ground. Nobody has to worry about nothing. But then again, if it's not that serious and it was only just because of miscommunication, cheap shots and instigations from other people, why let it go far? And a lot of y'all sometimes could really hash y'all differences out with a simple phone call and just to sit down. Some things you don't always need to make public or well known. This is how you get even more people into your business. If you claim you want to be private on it. Damn, Ham, I'm sorry, baby. Thought you was going to beat him. You said you had the revenge on him. Nah, look, you can't win them all, though. You know that. Win some, you lose some. But you get to tell the story, though. Oh, snap. That's what's up, Davis. Oh, snap. Saying that's the main thing to remember, too. You know, it's not hard to really have a sit down where there's no real emotions involved. And if there's going to be emotions, then it needs to be a mediator because obviously two hotheads are not going to hear each other out. And this is how some of this stuff happens too. You got two people who are that angry, over talking each other, feeling the type of way, and that starts leading to something. But greater heads should prevail when it comes to that. Like, okay, I see where's this going. Look, y'all sit there. We gonna sit down and hash this out. You get your point across, you get your point across, and from there we see what happens. And if y'all still feel like y'all want to come to some sort of blows, well then get in that boxing ring or just throw the hands, throw the bare knuckles. Best man win, and then y'all call it a day after that. I ain't messing with you, David. I'm gonna be the loudest one. Well, shoot, that's the main thing you want in your videos, right? You want quality, so you want to make sure the people are hearing you clear. And look, keep on shining, dang it. Well, come on now. A lot of times y'all gotta stop letting people put the battery in your pack and throwing the wrong bugs in your ear because guess what? It don't look right, don't look good. I've seen some real good friendships torn up only because of miscommunication and just going off a headset. Even if it didn't get violent, still, it's sad. Because what is your real issue? Outside of what? Y'all got different views of how y'all want to live life or what you want to do in life? Or you telling me you allowing specific things just to get in between y'all? Because again, some of y'all are real friends. There's no way in the hell you want to tell me you allow specific things to just grow the way it grew. Chill Town, what's going on, my guy? Oh, appreciate you too, baby. Being a part of this trip like everybody. Like I said, this is the problem. Fellas, ladies too. I got issues sitting down at the table. And I'm not gonna lie, certain beefs have escalated only because things that weren't supposed to be on the internet or be anywhere floating around was floating around. Street issues should stay where they at on the streets. Internet issues should stay where they at on the internet. Neither of the two should really cross like that wild crazy. Get your reality confused with your fantasy. Yo, you seen what happened on such and such done said you this, that, and the third. Because you're still doing stuff in a heated moment. Again, if y'all don't have somebody that's going to mediate and sit y'all down and get y'all the way y'all need to get to, y'all need to reevaluate the rest of your core group of friends then. I knew a group of boys that to this day are the best of friends. But they almost all came into deadly blows just because of, again, instigation. People wanting to throw batteries out there, and then like everybody's making, they taking shots, they giving their view and opinion on something. They don't even fully know the situation. Everybody getting dragged in it. Like some things don't always need to be put out there like that. And even if you think it's out there like that, 9 out of 10 is coming from that quote unquote group of friends. And those three are actually still cool only because again, once they realized what it was almost on the verge of saying, so y'all was gonna let us really crash out, possibly even kill each other, and not one time say, nah, this is going too far. They realized who their real friends was and they kept it pushing. Cause see, weak minded people are gonna always encourage and instigate the BS. King Bear, what's going on? Weak minded individuals will always do that. They gotta keep it going. They gotta keep it going because if if that situation stops, they don't have nothing to leech off of. They don't have nothing to feed off of. So now they'll try to go find something else that they feel they can manipulate and instigate. And some of y'all need to just get together, man. Coming to that point now where shouldn't be seeing grown men, women crying day in and day out. Definitely shouldn't see elders out here crying or getting themselves hurt. Shouldn't see no kids losing their lives because of BS violence. Because again, y'all can't aim, y'all can't get yourselves together. Go back to that square ring and fight. It's getting annoying. crying about dying communities. Meanwhile, you are part of the reason why the community died. Make it make sense. Gotta come to some sort of conclusion again. Even if y'all feel y'all can't be anywhere around each other, okay, still respect each other enough. Y'all still have a life to live. Y'all still got families around you. You still got people who actually do love and care for you. But again, remember to keep those snakes in the grass away from you. Might be hard to see at first because your grass is always constantly growing. But you know when it's time to trim it down, and you know when it's time to completely burn that sucker. And sometimes you might have to completely burn it, control fire wise, because again, it's spots that you just don't need. It's areas where you know you could do better or replant or do something. And that is the key. You got some friends who have been core friends forever. And a lot of times they go left because of situations. Again, some of y'all letting the same thing get in between y'all. And you know what? I Some of that I believe though. Some of y'all just can't fight. Some of y'all feel y'all don't necessarily have to fight. You don't want to fight no more. Others just have a pride issue because they not sure if they gonna win or lose, but they definitely don't want to feel embarrassed. But look, everybody's gonna take some sort of embarrassment in life. It would be embarrassing if you enticed a fight and then didn't do nothing and get washed all around the board. If you pop junk and you was still fighting back, and even if you weak, shoot, at least you try to bring something to the fight. That's still respectable. Scott, what's going on? You know, again, at some point, gotta come to a conclusion. And I'm gonna keep repeating that, even for that slow tar that came in here earlier. Gotta come to a conclusion. What's more important? Safety of the people in your community, especially the ones you love, or your own personal gain because you got an issue with somebody. You ask yourself that question. The question at hand should be, do I want this? Yeah, this could end up bad. Damn, what my family gonna think just in case if something do turn left? I think. Cause see, listen, Davis, look, it doesn't matter win, lose, or draw, as long as you actually stand up on what you need to stand up on. But then, like I said, at least it's not, all right, look, I'm ready to kill this mother. For what? Can't beat everybody. But it shouldn't also be about beating everybody. Now it's different if you in the sport of boxing or something like that. Yeah, then yeah, you gonna go for the gusto. You don't want to feel like, yeah, I could be undefeated in this type of thing. That's different. I'm saying like, when does it come to reality for y'all? When does it really seep in that the best possible changes do start with you? You want certain things to stop happening in your communities. Stop being a part of it. Stop being part of the media circus to a degree. Again, some of y'all, instead of watching and recording, why don't y'all get in the midst and try to stop certain situations from going left, even when the cops are not involved? See, again, you have to be able to know when to intervene. You don't got to get crazy just to intervene. A lot of times, once you know you haven't grabbed attention, that's when you do what you got to do. Prime example, y'all could be arguing and having a fight. If somebody walks around, especially somebody that might look new to you, or not even that, could be somebody that's just looking at y'all from afar. All y'all not going to think that that person is watching y'all. And if anything, once he catch your attention, might say something that's going to be beneficial to you. Might actually say, you know what, I get where you both are coming from. And then throw a gem out there. Then you got to be able to know when to diffuse confrontations from getting too heated. And again, if you feel it's going to get that heated, then go in the boxing ring. You either putting on the boxing gloves, you either just going to scrap it out like you're supposed to. Even if you got a backyard wrestle, if you got a DDT and elbow drop somebody, so be it. It shouldn't lead to somebody losing their life. Nah, sorry. It needs to stop that. It really don't make no sense. That some of y'all really have this sense of pride that you feel you can't take a loss. Everybody is tucking a loss. Even the greatest people have tucked losses. Let's not forget that. But again, it ain't about the loss at hand. It's about what you learn from that loss. What you can also gain from that loss will propel you for future and better endeavors. It'll send you down different alleyways. You'll understand that sometimes you don't necessarily always got to react to certain things on a violent tip. Win, lose, or draw, if it's a confrontation that you ever been in like that, that should have gave you the clear understanding that, all right, they are going to be people who are either just as equal to me or, shoot, even stronger than me. Nothing I can do about that. But when you lack strength in one area, you should have strength in multiple areas. You don't got to be physically strong all the time, but you could be mentally strong to calculate the next moves and then definitely, yeah, nah, no, I'm going to get them up out of here. Serious, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's time to come to better terms in life. Your better terms should really be this: too young or I'm too old to be dying foolishly. Too young or too old to be getting locked up foolishly. Again, in certain situations, some of you folks are gonna have to know when to intervene. You know it could get crucial at some point, but you can analyze it before it does. Hey, do so. You don't always gotta interject yourself physically. Again, words alone sometimes will grab the people. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. I don't know. I, I, I don't know. I really felt bad for dude because I ain't never see a real grown. I'm not saying I've never seen grown men cry, but not to that extent. So I could tell whatever happened, it definitely had an impact. But it also just something he's probably done seen forever now and they getting tired of it. At least as of recently, there's a lot of y'all that really refuse to start fighting. See, I think this is another reason why the gun violence is up to high the way it is. Because a lot of y'all don't really picked up this notion of if I get embarrassed, I gotta kill this person. It's for a sense of my pride. Grow up. I done won some, lost some, done had multiple draws, still came out alright. Still lived to tell a tale. And there was some fights that never got a chance to happen because cooler heads actually prevailed. This is what I'm saying. I don't know when exactly to insert yourself the right way and when not to. My fault. Shout outs to this damn ginger ale. Ooh, forgot about my ice cold ginger ale. Left that sucker in the freezer yesterday. Again, how do you spin these things? Now you spin it, get back to the old ways of the land. Cutting and settle your dispute with words, tuck it to the hands. Didn't matter who won, who lost, you both was going home to your families. But see, the problem a lot of days now, some people can't do that because a lot of people entice the BS. They entice it by, oh, son got his ass whooped, or yo, this is that and third. Then they'll go about it for days on end. So now somebody feels a type of way. So now they feel they gotta get their get back. And this is how it happens sometimes. Again, the instigators, the weak-minded people that just don't say, you know what, regardless to what happened, you know, that was on them. If they settled their differences for good and they kept it pushing from there, it is what it is. I honestly believe if you get rid of those wrong influences around you, a lot of times these things won't happen. You can't allow, fellas, I'm going to say this again, y'all can't allow women to come in between a good friendship if y'all been friends forever. You definitely can't allow money to come in between that. And I would say the same thing on the angle for y'all women. Can't allow a man to get in between any good friendship you might have with people. And you can't allow the BS that, like, come on now. Calling us down the middle today. Because I believe some of the situations that we have involving some of these men is always backed up behind the actions of a woman with some sort of drama and like, come on now. Fellas, if you really are cool with your brothers and stuff like you say you are, then guess what? That should never deter your friendship at all. Cat Daddy, what's going on, my guy? See, when I bring in general conversation, I'm going to always call things down the middle. But it's going to be certain situations I'm going to have to call it one way because from what I've been seeing, it's been leading one way. And this is what I'm saying. Like, it's time to understand that the value of life, the lessons in life, any peace, prosperity, growth, and blessings happening, it does begin with you. I don't blame you, Papa Will. You're going to have to. Because in this world right now, it seems like it's getting too out of pocket. At least until the right people are able to come together as a collective and start just suppressing some of the ignorance. Because again, just some things you just shouldn't do. Again, the youngins, y'all should not be out in the middle of the streets fighting. Shouldn't be in establishments fighting, acting crazy. Again, if you want to take yourselves outside and have a scuffle the right way, and actually don't involve nobody. But that's really if y'all definitely have an issue with each other. Sometimes y'all don't have issues with each other. The fact that the people around you have issues with certain things, that's what makes y'all think that there's issues. Blackout, what's going on, my guy? Again, when do we wisen up? It seems to be some sort of disconnect when it comes to that because, again, most people should hear these messages clear day in and day out and actually get it. But it's like they not receiving it the right way. And a lot of times, some people just don't care. A lot of the times, the people don't care. Again, some people live for that drama on all angles, day in and day out. Again, that's the sign of weak mindedness. That's the sign of I'm always going to be a follower and not a leader. You name it, is leading to that direction. And it's going from the young to the old. Almost every generation right now is some way or another at disagreements or at odds because they have that mental block. And that's the sad part about it, Showtime. A lot of times it shouldn't have to take that again to make that necessary change to say, you know what, it's time. No doubt, Black. I appreciate you, bro. That's what I'm saying. I've seen prime example. There's an event going on right now in my area. I'm already starting to hear it sound like it's Jamaican music. I don't know something else. I don't know. Now these people could come out here, come to an event, and it don't be too much happening inside the event. Now things that happen outside, but inside an event, especially where you could be in there with more than people, even if it is an outdoor session. Yeah, you ain't taking that risk in there. Not for no mosh pit, no stampede to happen. And a lot of times, if you got adequate security or real police protection, you're not coming in there with nothing. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? You know, it's time to really take that critical step in thinking. Safety is the most important thing for real. Safest way a lot of times to keep those critical situations from happening. Just observe, analyze, and move from there. Not going to keep a bunch of people around me if I feel they always going to instigate some sort of negative or some sort of violence or just some sort of drama where people are going. I'm not going through all of that. You can take all of that, go move to the other side. I'm gonna sit right over here where I've been sitting. I have to have that mentality a lot of times. But I would say for those who are the instigators of life, at some point you're gonna realize that the instigations is only gonna be your own downfall. But at some point people do wisen up. And now look, that core group of friends or that circle of friends you thought you had, if it's to a point where nobody rock with you, that means you are the detriment, and it was needed. Oh yeah, I definitely hear music. My scalp hurt. Yeah, my bad. That's probably gonna be an interesting evening. Nonetheless, people could come together at least in certain spots and have a good time without nothing happening. Now, what happens outside the event, that's outside the event. But nonetheless, certain things shouldn't escalate that crazy. Sometimes some of y'all gonna have to put limits to how much liquor or whatever else you're doing and consuming. Put a halt to it. And a lot of times that's where it really do lead. Instigations and liquor. If it's not liquor, I know there's some people who are out there doing stuff they ain't supposed to be. I never understood. I'm gonna talk about that another day. Never understood the whole notion of sniffing or shooting up. But those is also situations where things can escalate and go left. You have to think and eliminate something that's driving you on a downward spiral. The main thing to remember too is that in life you're gonna always have a fight and a struggle, and not a physical fight. You're gonna have a spiritual fight and a struggle. You're gonna have a mental. The long thing to remember, one thing to always remember, and a long lesson to take with you in life. Again, it is growth, change, prosperity. People are starting to act funny with you because you don't see things a certain way that if they don't see things the way you see it, and vice versa. Hey, 9 out of 10, that's probably a sign telling you that's not the right person that's going to really have your back down the road somewhere where you need it. You know? I hear you, Blackout, and man, listen. I know for some people it is a struggle. It's a day to day struggle to get where you want to get to in life. But the main thing to remember is that you got to keep fighting. But you should be fighting on the aspect of keeping yourself alive, benefiting from the things in life, keeping yourself as healthy as possible on all cylinders. This is what I'm saying. You got to know what time it is. But I feel like this. Again, a lot of your battles ain't really battles. You just got the wrong people putting in the battery for a battle. So in that same token, a lot of times when you observe it, let them burn themselves out. Because they'll start definitely putting themselves out there. Like, okay, yeah, I see what it is with you. You always seem to be laughing when you think it's about to be a fight, even when it's amongst us. I can't have you around. Because I know for a fact that at some point you're going to cause a distraction somewhere, somehow. And it's not going to look good. I don't need that. And then I know 9 out of 10 people will leave me alone because they see I'm dealing with you and you always in the midst of something. It is time to change that narrative. Some of y'all have to just stop thinking and being so weak minded. You have to understand there is a bigger and better plan in life for you, even if you don't see it right now. But you'll never be able to fully see it if you crashing out to a point of early grave or a lifetime in jail. And for what? And honestly, again, who really wants to be told when to get up, when to go shower, when to go eat, when to go have recreation? Who wants to live like that? Who wants to live in almost like a room 20, almost 24 hours out the day? Don't put yourself in that jail system, man, for real. 'Cause that's essentially what you're doing. It's like you're confined to a room, sharing a room with somebody, but you're not really comfortable. Again, somebody telling you when to get up, when to do this, when to do that, that should get annoying after a while. The last people that should have ever told you any of that would normally have been your parents. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Get up. It's time to get up and go to school. Time to do this. Time to do that. But a lot of times I would always tell y'all, even the elders, hey, you still got to keep yourself protected at all times. 'Cause you never know. And sometimes, again, you don't know what kind of situation you could be dealing with. You know, but it's sad again that when it comes to a lot of the violence, it's coming from events that shouldn't be coming from. When do we say enough of the stupidity at the events? Oh, and another thing I want to say amongst people in the community, and again, this is everybody. So I'm not. I'm gonna always call things down the middle and with a general sense of everything. A lot of y'all cry about the reasons losing businesses or some of these businesses closing down, and now you might have to go outside, well out of your community to get things that you need. Stop damaging, stop looting, you know, stop robbing your own community for the goods that's in it. 'Cause you are essentially taking those things out. That's just like you constantly robbing furniture stores. At some point, you ain't gonna have no furniture store out there. Why? Because bad enough you done took inventory. But then again, who wants to be servicing anybody when this is something they feel they got to worry about? Again, y'all got to have a common respect and a love for each other. You got to think what's better. When it's all said and done, you can't cry about certain things. If you the one that's burning it down, if you the one that's terrorizing it, if you the one that's constantly getting one over. Some of y'all limited to resources in your communities because the resources you could have had, you didn't even get a full trial run really. Or while he was there, look what you did. So again, if I'm taking more losses than wins as a business, it's no need for me to set my business up here for y'all to keep doing the same thing. Yeah, think about that. Exactly, Papa Will. My fault. I'm reading that whole comment you just said. Cause you know what, Papa Will, you sounded just like yo. I swear, you sound just like the old head in my building. He said that same thing. because he was in the war. He said the same thing. He said, "Yo, a lot of y'all really," and he's right. Yo, Pop, man, that's weird, man. I might have to have a fight with you in words the second time y'all both done caught me off guard. But it is true though. Anybody that should be telling you when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to do this, it would normally been your parents. If anybody else was going to tell you what to do, yeah, the boot camps, the military and stuff like that. All right, that's different. You still applying yourself to something. I'm not going to go to prison to go through the same exact thing. Again, a lot of y'all shouldn't have to go down that road and set yourself up for immediate failure just because, again, raw emotion. Start being more calculated and think. No, you good, Pop. I'm saying you sounded just like the old head in my community. That's why I'm saying that shit is eerie. So he said almost the same damn thing. Like I was just like, damn, he is telling the truth. No doubt, Chilltown. You already know, bro. You can catch the replay. Really wasn't gonna be on here wild crazy neither, because just wanted to have this session with y'all since I couldn't do it this morning. Yeah, it's a rough and turbulent morning, but nonetheless, well rested. Oh, he chilling. You know that already. Every time he over there knocked out, been all up under me since I've been up. Almost stepped on his ass too. My bad, y'all. Silent Bob sitting behind me. Still love him though. Still love him though. Still, he trying to break your paw, man. Be up behind me like that. So. But again, when we grow up in the minds, we gonna make a lot of grown up decisions. We're gonna make a lot of calculated moves and not irrash decisions because it's pointless to keep moving that needle in the wrong direction. Ryder, did you feed your dog, man? You see, you know what? I got something for you. Every time you fake come in here shadow watching, I'm gonna give you one of these too. Did you feed your dogs today? Oh yeah, I remember you said you was getting another one. Oh, they gonna do these to your sneakers. No. Oh, they gonna rip your sneakers open just like they ripped his chest open. Yeah, Sharonda, but yeah, man, listen, he gotta chill out. He damn near got his leg broken one time before doing that same exact thing, not knowing he up under it. Come on, man. Come on, Tanya, which one, son? Saturday, which one, son? Which one?
Don't get on me. I sucked at bowling today. It was awful. It was awful. I thought I had a strike. I did have one strike, but the others went. All the balls went to the good ball. Damn. Damn.
Wait a minute,
Fun.
you had all
Huh?
this spirit, man. Hold on, wait a minute. You had all this darn spirit about winning. You ain't do nothing. That's all good. I told you. Sometimes you're not gonna win them all.
I know. I know. I just had one strike, and then I had some split. But I used one of those small balls because I don't like those really big balls they have over there. But then I went to Chili's. with my sister and a friend of theirs, and I got some. I had so much food I couldn't eat it all. I hit the wall. So they had a strawberry soda Coke at the bar.
Yeah.
Man, they charge you like $4 and some cents.
For a whole, what was a whole like, what was it, a cup?
It was a bar. It had like water or something in there, like a soda type thing. You put a cherry in there, and you pay the first one for $4 and some cents, and the rest is free refills.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's
$4.
not
Man,
bad though.
it's like they charge at the movie theater. You know, they charge like $5 for a $5 for a big bucket of popcorn, where I could make it at home for less than that. You know,
Yeah,
yeah. So I went to the so I had Chili's. I had a old timers burger at Chili's, and I had a good time. Yeah, yeah,
that's what's up.
yeah.
That's the
My
most
brother.
important thing.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna try to improve my bowling skills one way or the other.
Now you
Ah,
will.
yeah.
Now you
So
will. Listen, some people listen. Some people are gonna be good bowlers. Some people ain't.
no, yeah,
And then some people just you're gonna have your days when you might win some, you might lose some.
yeah, and you got to pay for your shoes and all. One day I'll get my own bowling shoes or something like that. But I had a good time nonetheless. Nonetheless, it's Saturday, and right now there's no good movies out, but it don't matter. Um, as far as everything else, the auto workers can go on strike for all they want. It don't matter in the end. You know, it matters to people who making the cars and all these electric vehicles that's out right now, coming out of the woodwork. But um, that's the way this. I want society. The message with Grandmaster Flash in the Furious Five.
Yeah.
Roaches in the bathroom, roaches in the donkeys in the alley with the baseball bat. That was real life. That was
Yeah.
spitting real life facts. Back then, people pissing everywhere. They don't care if they use the bathroom. They just piss everywhere they want, on the walls, on the sidewalk. It didn't matter. But
Yeah.
it's like we're coming to that. I hope we're not going to come back to that now. But that was like back then in the old days.
I
Because
know it's
women in
coming
the
back. It's coming
yeah,
back. Listen, it's
yeah,
slowly coming back.
yeah. Yeah, they're already doing that now. Graffiti everywhere, all that graffiti. But there was classic graffiti art there. But it's just a darn shame that we just can't seem to get it together, man. I'm 57 years old, man. I can't. I want to fight like the rest of these young generations, but it's the younger generations got to do it now. You know, you know. Gee whiz, what is it ever gonna get to everybody's thick skull that we're at a point in our history that we're at a war that I don't know if we're gonna win, you know? Everybody done did their battle, but the battle's still just beginning. And it suck age.
Yeah. Oh wait, John. Hammond.
Mhm.
Davis said if there's no good movies out, to go on Tubi.
You know what? I got Pluto because it got old Godzilla pictures on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at that because I saw Drew Barrymore advertised for Pluto. I have that on my. I got Peacock. I'm waiting on the Continental from the John
Yeah.
Wick story. It's only three. It's a three-part series, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch that on the 22nd. It's about young Winston taking over the Continental because you see the Continental in every John Wick movie where he rules the Continental.
Yeah.
And because they have rules. If you want to kill somebody, do it outside the Continental. But once you're inside here, you have fun, drink and all. And after that, when you go out there, y'all go to war and do your business. And they had that rule when you excommunicado them. I remember seeing John Wick. They had all that money piling up, and they couldn't kill John Wick for nothing. Even in Paris, that was the most favorite part in Paris, where he had to go out there because every assassin was going to kill him for the amount of money they offered on his head. They couldn't do it because he had to go to a duel, and every car was pushing him, killing him, and everything. And then the part where it was like they went up there, they saw the city, said one room, bam, another room, bam, another room. with the gun with the fire on it. They couldn't get John Wick for that amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the first. The first one I was sad because of the dog. You know, the dog. Once they killed his dog, he was going to war. Once they killed his dog, they was going to war. Yeah, so
Nah, she said Tubi.
yeah, I
You
have
got
Tubi.
Tubi?
I have Tubi. It's
You got
free.
you got Tubi, Peacock. All right, I know so.
Yeah, I don't like Hulu. Hulu, yeah,
Yeah.
Hulu can go.
I still mess with Hulu. I do that over Netflix any day. I don't really care.
You know what? I do watch Netflix because they have the documentaries and stuff like that. But I'm not like a real true Netflix person. You know, I
Yeah.
have Disney Plus. I got that. Those
Oh,
are the
that's
only
why
ones I
they done
got.
got you. They done got you. No, they done
What?
got you. Nah, I'm messing with you. Nah, I say they buying out damn near all the streaming services and stuff too. That's why there's only but the select few left. Like, damn, so y'all want everything? Come on, son. Then y'all messing up this. Y'all messing up certain shows that you know for a fact
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
This
Frasier's
guy.
coming back. Frasier's coming back
Why?
on Paramount Plus.
Wait,
Paramount
why?
Plus. Frasier's coming back.
Wait, listen to me. Why? like why? You already had your. Not saying that you already had your time, but what are you gonna like? What are you doing exactly? Are you gonna do it like the Kelsey Grammer show, or are you really just Frasier? Like that. Look how long it's been since a show like that was on.
Yeah.
And it's sad because you only got your spinoff because of the show Cheers. If it wasn't for Cheers, you wouldn't have even. Man, my stop,
No.
man. I go deep
Like
into this, man.
they bringing back Night Court. They brought back Night
Oh no,
Court. I
they
don't
did
know how
that.
they did that.
Oh no, I seen it already.
Yeah. It's
It
not the
don't feel
same.
the same. It don't feel the same. Though. I'm
No,
not
it
gonna lie to
don't.
you.
No,
Because a couple
not without
people
the guy who
missing.
played Harry. No,
Yeah.
no. I don't know why. This that don't leave. They was gonna bring back Mad About You, but I haven't heard anything about Mad About You in a long while. So I got a nice plant for my house. It's a nice little plant here, purple.
Yeah.
Cute. But why? Next thing you know, they're gonna reboot. I don't know, Saint Elsewhere. You know, whatever. But well, I'm just gonna say, young people, get on the ball. Right now we're on the brink of on nowhere's land. But yeah, yeah, I don't know why they want to reboot all these old shows. Next thing you know, they're gonna reboot Good Times or the Jeffersons because they said some awful stuff on the Jeffersons.
First of all, you can't. Certain shows you not
Yeah,
see. Certain shows you wouldn't be able to revamp because if the
no,
entire cast is dead, how you gonna replace them? It's not gonna have that same magic that it did when it
no,
had the original
no,
cast.
no, no. I remember growing up on Chico and the Man. I remember all them shows because they went full board. They didn't care. They went full board. It hurt. It was funny, but it hurt at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And like that, they
Yeah,
couldn't
I
bring
can
shows
imagine.
like that. They couldn't bring like all the family. No, no. I remember they did a live TV special about that, but they'll never have shows like that because they'll get censored. That's all. Anyway, I'm gonna have me
Yeah.
some fun resting. I had all that hamburger at Chili's. And I'm just gonna. I hope you have a pleasant Sunday, Nate.
I'll definitely have one. My
Mhm.
weekend is gonna be full of work, so it don't matter.
Yeah. Now,
So I'm pulling out
now,
the work.
I just saw the news. The automakers say they can't afford a 40% pay raise. These automakers suck eggs. They make a whole boatload of money, and because of all these electric cars that's coming out of the woodwork, and right now these people are on strike. They want what's coming to them. They want the piece of the pie.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like you don't want the half of the pizza, you want the whole pizza. And that's what these workers want. They want the whole pizza.
yeah, yeah. Papa will definitely look. Try out Tubi, try out Peacock TV too, because whatever don't drop on Tubi as far as like new movies and shows, a lot of times Peacock will have it.
I had,
And it's,
uh,
yeah, it was something else that not Sling TV. It's something else that they usually
Philo.
have everything. They'll have everything, even the new movies pop. Like, wait, this is out? Oh, let me watch this real quick.
Um, I had Philo. I didn't like Philo. I had Sling. I didn't want Sling. So the only services I got is Netflix, Disney Plus, Peacock, Pluto, and there's Plex TV because they have Laugh More. All the old Laugh comedy shows. Laugh More. They had like Home Improvement on there, Lucy, all those old shows, streaming services.
Yeah,
I think these old
yeah.
free services is going to outdo the Netflixes. I don't know. There's Apple TV, but I don't really watch Apple TV because I have an Apple Wi-Fi in my bedroom. But if
Mm,
I want to see something on Fire Stick, I'll watch it on Fire Stick. I got a Fire Stick on me too. I have Amazon Prime. Because they have football on Thursday nights.
yeah.
Yeah, and they used to have Monday Night Football, and that was it. Yeah. No, one thing I wish they would bring back on football, the Bud Bowl. That was fun.
Mm,
The Bud
right.
Bowl, the freezer.
Mm,
Well,
we'll,
you have
we'll
a good
see.
rest. You have a good rest of your day, dear mate. I'm going to rest a little bit because of all that food, and tell these young people to get on the ball, man.
It's not just the young people. Everybody got to get on the ball, including some of the adults, because they encourage the madness too. I break down everything, but you definitely look like you're about to catch a food coma, and you're making me kind of jealous right now because I ain't really eat nothing yet. But I'm about to
What?
figure out lunch myself. Well, shoot, might as well say dinner. Man, I overslept too long.
Okay, Nate. See you later.
Have a good one, Tanya.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bowl better next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just take your time. You listen. You'll get better. You still got
All right.
time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that encouragement.
You already.
All right. See you later.
But this is what I'm saying, yo. Again, it ain't really that much that separates us outside of what I said recently. But what really separates us a lot of times, again, it really just be emotion. Some people might get a little emotional, some is not going to get as emotional. But when you got the wrong people in the midst of things, this is what you tend to get. You tend to get a lot of ignorance and unnecessary drama that you don't need. Nonetheless, though, I'm just thinking about it. Bring all your unnecessary hatred and everything else outside of the lines. Leave it where it's supposed to be at. James number 8. Going on, my guy. You got to remember the people that's coming behind you or the people that's actually looking up to you. You see, doing certain things you don't necessarily have to be doing. What example does that set? And what message does it set? Am I supposed to believe the kids ain't going to follow a path of violence if they seeing grown men or quote unquote grown men fighting and shooting and getting at each other every day? Again, whenever you really did have a confrontation with somebody, it was normally somewhere where it was very little witnesses. And if there was one witness there, maybe two, is because guess what? They can all account for what happened exactly, what didn't happen. Just in case it's right, yeah, well, yeah, I beat him down. No, you didn't. You both messed each other up. Now, look, we're not going to do this. That's why you always got to have somebody to intervene when it does get that heat. Peacock, I think so. Wait, do Peacock? I think Peacock charge only for the like if you get in the sports things like the sports packages. It's almost the same thing with Tubi, I believe. They don't really charge you unless you add in those packages. But the majority of stuff you should be able to watch on there for free. You just got to set up an account. That's it. I don't pay nothing for my. Man, my scalp hurt. Speaking of which, I gotta check something. Um, Tubi, Hulu, and yeah, I know it. And Pluto TV on my phone. How that happened, I don't know. I knew about Tubi. I knew about Hulu. Did not know about Pluto TV downloaded to my phone. My bad. Every time I find something new, I just start getting lost in amazement. My phone just been doing stuff that ain't supposed to be doing. Yeah, courtesy of all the new stuff happening. That's what I'm saying. We gotta do better. Gotta be better and show better. And this is why I keep repeating that. Because again, essentially it does lie up to you. And again, it shouldn't take a traumatic event. It shouldn't take anybody going to jail or dying for things to start changing. And it definitely shouldn't take no kids getting hurt or dying for things to start changing. And I'll be honest with you, anytime a kid or elder or even a woman got killed, even a little boy got killed, it didn't matter. Community wasn't taking that. So again, why set yourself up for that type of failure? There's certain things that once you do certain things, look here, community is not going to be that pleasant. You know this already. So again, let your cooler head prevail. You keep letting the dark seed plant that notion into your head. Guess what? You're gonna get those same results all the time. It is time for a better tomorrow. We can be more prepared for it. I ain't messing with you, Davis. See, here you go with your pettiness. Here, take one of these two. I knew I was gonna come. I knew you was gonna say something. I knew it. I got something for you. Oh, over here, scamming the system. Look at you. Look at you. Scamming the system, sis. Look at you. I do think we can make it happen. But again, essentially, nobody should have to lose their life or have to worry about ever having events again because you people can't get it together. Again, keep your street squabbles and even your personal squabbles outside of great events. Let the people have fun. Let the people be able to come together and have something without it getting messed up. Time to start having safe places of play and recreation. And y'all not keeping it safe and playful when you playing with the devil and you playing with lives. It's time to wake up and stop. I ain't messing with you. See, you keep on, right? You know what? That's your fault. Why you ain't paying it? Here, take one of these. Why you not paying this? Uh, I don't get. But again, it does essentially lie on us. So, fellas, start getting more control of your actions and your emotions. Ladies, same thing. We have it too much that shouldn't happen, and we definitely need to change. You want your community to change, you have to eventually be a part of that. Wise enough and smart enough. We can definitely have a better tomorrow. But, a whole job much longer. Um, Let me try to get myself in order. I really slept mostly all my morning away. Really just realized what time it was in the day. Damn it. I gotta be to work in a couple hours too. Let me get myself together. Nonetheless, a good talk. Um, I don't know. I probably could be back tonight. You know what? What time is it? You know what? I'm gonna be nice today. No, I don't feel nice. Be nice today. And I'm gonna give y'all some music. Give or take, I'll be back in another hour on the backup. If you ain't in the club, shut it down. Yeah, I know, but see, it didn't make it no better. I had to climb up all them damn stairs today because came home. None of the other. It's not even that the elevator wasn't working. They shut the power off. Why? Like, scalp hurt. But nonetheless, though, again, it's not about who's right and who's wrong in instances. It's just about making sure that something doesn't go well above expectation as far as if you think a fight is going to really escalate because y'all pushing and amping it, sometimes you ain't going to always get what you want. And when you do get what you want, you better be prepared because you're going to definitely be in the crossfire some way, somehow. Remember, at some point, the instigators do get weaned out. And at some point, the instigators end up on the hot seat. You're going to encourage the right people around you to keep being better, keep doing better. And it is what it is. What's going on, Eric? What's going on? Oh, I knew it. Look at you. Look at you. You love yourself. No. Don't be saluting no trolls in here. Come on, Sharonda. You know you ain't never seen nobody in here named no damn Eric. And look at the last name. Definitely know he don't know how to spell. Would you was trying to spell Eric Nuevo? Ocho Nueve? Like, come on, what's wrong with you? And then you blew kisses in the chat. Oh, you definitely moved. Oh, man. I knew it. Oh, wait, here, take this. Letitia, what's going on, baby? Since you came in here and blew kisses, here, take one of these. Oh, definitely take one of these. I feel like I could give y'all a couple more minutes now. So did you come in here to really blow kisses at a man and you might be a man? Yeah. Let me not say what I'm gonna say today. But I want people to get a detailed picture of what an instigator looks like and feels like. And it's this person that came in here twice today. Prime example of a person you can't be a friend with. Uh, definitely can't trust. And 9 out of 10, you might have to bust them upside the head to the white meat shows for real. Because they really that slow and ignorant. Truth, what's going on, baby? Better have a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich up in here, baby. Some people you ain't gonna be able to really sit down and have no type of real conversations with or dealings with. Because again, followers, not leaders. About to say, don't be laughing you 8 hours late for church. Matter of fact, you gotta get one of these now. You came into church all late. Here, take one of these too. That getting me upset today. Take one more for good measure. See y'all up in there. Hopefully, again, everybody's enjoying their Saturday. Some of y'all late for church, son. Y'all thought I was staying over 2 hours a day. You bugging. Nah, I'm messing with y'all. Really didn't know how long I was going to go. I didn't want to speak about that because, again, I felt for that brother. I felt for that sister. I felt for a little bit of everybody. It is time to grow up. Bring the fights and bring everything that you feel you need to bring and leave it where it needs to be left at. Stop going in Stop going in local businesses or local situations, fighting and even shooting up in there. Because the rest of the people in there don't deserve that. Again, how can you say you love and care for your community and you'll ride or die for the community and the people in it, but you're killing the people in it? Gotta make it make sense. Gotta start being more involved. And again, hence why I said all the fellas in the community gotta start being more involved. Not saying, oh, jump out the window for protection, but know when to intervene and know when to stop something from getting crazy. Look, man, enough is enough. Y'all over here fighting. Look, y'all over here arguing. Y'all gonna fight or what? And if you ain't gonna fight, hush it up and go on about your business. I don't want to hear that all day. Ain't no plain, no darn arguing in here, man. You come hit the church, you gonna get one of these. You might get one of these. Or you might get one of these. Let's see. I get one of those. Oh man. Nah, sis, I appreciate you on that, but it's the truth though. I can remember a time, even back in the day, man. Listen, when the only time we really heard about gun violence when it came down to the drug war aspect. There wasn't no stupidity. If everybody else within the community that wasn't living in the street culture had their issues, they fought. That was it. That's all they did. They didn't do nothing else. And again, everybody went home to their family safe and sound. How hard is that to do? Y'all don't want to go home to your family? Damn, your family did something to you? That's a question I be thinking in my mind. Like, well, what the hell? Your family did something to you? On that. And I don't even know where the hell he went. He was just up under me. Oh, he finally moved away from me. Good. He's somewhere. I hope he ain't chewing on no paper. Found out my dog was a billy goat, chewing on receipt papers and stuff. Now I can see why they always use that term, my dog ate my homework. You niggas eat paper too much. Nasty son of a. He probably somewhere hiding in one of the other rooms. He be alright. Give me some breathing room. Don't feel bad, Court. I'm on my third cup right now and I'm still tired. I don't want to do much of nothing. A couple nights of work gonna kick my. But nonetheless, it ain't no. Yes, it is. Ah, ah. Yeah, I'm gonna be upset. Y'all pray for me and my poor scalp this week. Some of y'all heard me say this last night. It's about to be a long week. Truth, look here. Some dogs do that. And for some dogs, they say that's the cleanest part. The cleanest water is coming from the toilet bowl, so they gonna go in there and drink. Nasty mother suckers. Oh man. But it could be worse though. Your dog could be chasing somebody Buick right now. You know. But again, you are supposed to love your life. And the main aspect of loving your life is preserving your life. What is what is there not to get there? Preserve your life. Again, you don't all have to like each other. Y'all don't necessarily all have to hate each other neither. Just respect each other. I feel like I'm gonna have to try to yeah, I'm gonna try to drag this part two tomorrow. Did promise y'all that. My bad. My scalp is mentally hurting right now. I think I gave myself one of these moments. I don't like it. Yeah, I gave myself. myself one of those. I really gave myself one of these. My fault. I think I gave myself one of those. Oh man. Exactly. No, but just again, y'all, love your life, live your life. But main thing, keep all the stress and negative out your life. If it's not leading you to somewhere prosperous, beneficial, get away from it. Again, men in the community going to start really being men and shutting down certain situations. You youngins are gonna have to start coming together, even and hashing out your differences. It's a circle around this because it seems like a small handful from each generation of the latter doing things that they know for a fact is causing towards these type of situations, and it really needs to stop. No, you lie to yourself. Truth. That do. Even dogs. Right now, I'm in situations right now because of this little mother. Let me not go there with you today. 'Cause I see you trying to troll today. I feel what you're trying to do today. It's because I be coming in here. I got you. Don't play no more music, Kent. Not play no more music. I'm on your neck, lady. Oh, yeah. Come get little Harold, man. Stop playing with me. Yeah, I remember that part. Because it was one of them you had to do that, though. That's because it was like they would just look at it and run away. Oh yeah, what was it? Gravy Train, something like that. Yeah. No, those do determine if you're ready for a relationship in any type of whatever. This fool is getting me in all sorts of trouble. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Life is dangerous. Again, you gotta worry about more than a few other things that you think you should have to worry about. Nonsensical drama day in and day out. I don't know why y'all keep saying be right back. Y'all was late for church. I just gave y'all a couple extra minutes. And I gave that fool a couple extra minutes without giving him extra minutes. Go home and go to sleep. No. Oh yeah, and the next time you decide to come in here, even if you do say I agree with you, yada yada yada, so I know you're gonna keep doing the same shit until you really get your ass killed. But I'm not gonna do that. And nobody around me gonna do that. You're gonna get yourself killed. You gotta make sure your ass don't got none of the things that could possibly kill you. Because if it happens, I'm gonna laugh. You got sclerosis of the liver? Oh well, that's your fault. And see, when it just comes to you, I'm gonna laugh at everything that does happen to you. That's just me. Anybody else is still good in my book. No, not you. Don't come over here with that. Can't. Nah, we had a troll come in here, the same immature troll we speak about. So don't worry. Not you. You know what? Then you just yeah. We want to talk about you. Did you come up under a troll name? Can't handle the truth. Did you come up under a troll named Truth? Hmm? Let's answer me that question real quick. Hmm? Did you come up under 40 different names or 100,000 names since I've been building? Nope. Exactly. So why you over there making my bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich? Here, take this. I know I'm messing with you, Truth. You know how to mess with you. Oh man. Nah, but again, hopefully all y'all enjoying your Saturday. I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna give y'all some music tonight. I should feel like being petty on this, right? Alright, hands up if you feel I should play some music. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. But guess I'll be relaxed at the time to go to work. You know what I am gonna do, so oh yeah. It's about that time to do it. Get myself in order, and if you ever sub to that backup channel, you already know where to go. If you don't know where to go, you better find me. Sorry, what's going on, baby? Oh man, never mind. I knew I was going, but yeah, sound like I'm hearing pregnant music out there. I don't know who performing tonight, but we might not be performing too long. It's actually the last 3 days in the city had actually been feeling like we back to a normalcy of fall weather. For your boy to actually have a hoodie on when I just prior to that had t-shirts on. Yeah. Let's see how long this feels. See how long this comfortable feels good. D, don't encourage the madness. You know better, man. I ain't messing with you, James. Yeah, we gotta be mindful on certain things we eat day in and day out. I know. No doubt appreciate you, baby. And I know you eating something somewhere. Don't, Tanya, don't make me chase you with the plate. Where's the food at? Truth, come here. YouTube, don't make me chase you. Where's the plate? You always talking about food, don't ever bring nothing. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Really about tired of this. That's how y'all doing me? That's how I'm gonna do y'all. the way I don't like the way y'all been treating me, son. Coming here with all the good food. Y'all coming here with all the good food. Come on, man. I ain't going through that day. I'm going through that with y'all, man. I know. You talking about you need coffee, so I know you just got up. Oh, snap. Nah, I know. I'm messing with you, Tanya. I know. But you know you got one thing on there I don't really like, so you can have it. I'm taking the fish though. Taking the fish though. Oh yeah, that's not even pregnant music. That's mosh pit music. What the hell? Okay. Oh, never mind. I keep forgetting. We got a bar out here. I'm hearing two different musics. My bad. My bad. Uh, Nonetheless, fellas, ladies, what have we learned here today? Eliminate drama when it's necessary. Keep away from people who always want to be in the midst of drama all day, every day. And never be afraid to elevate and make changes. When you make changes, you start growing. You start growing, you be more prosperous. But the main thing also to be humble. Not going to win every battle. You're not going to accomplish certain things right away. Again, you are the maker of your destiny. Anita, what's going on, baby? You all late for church, baby? Well, since you up now, you know you might as well already come to the backup channel. Um, I'm gonna try to go in around 7, so give myself some time to get this dog out the way. And, I think I need a, yeah, I think I need a Red Bull. I know, Anita. Since you up now, well, no, you gonna be up for a minute. You already know to catch me on the backup around 7. I'm not putting up no nothing on the community wall, nothing. I will be back at 7 as I speak. So hopefully by that time, whatever music I'm hearing in my ear will be gone. So I can tell it's gonna get louder. No, again, stop allowing all the wrongness. Yeah, just stop all the wrongness. If it don't seem right to you, if it don't seem right to the people around you, stop inviting it and stop accepting it. Stop pushing that narrative that we don't have nothing to offer outside of violence and ignorance. I hear you, Papa Will. Sometimes you're gonna have to do things from scratch. It's necessary. Saves you the time and money sometimes too. So, and if you already got the ingredients, you might as well. Nonetheless, it's just a good talk for the portion. I'll definitely be back within an hour, get myself fully organized. And if I ain't back tonight on the main page, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Definitely do something tomorrow night, definitely. So always a good talk, and hopefully somebody did get something out of this message. Got to start being more responsible for what's going on. Show a better vision. Show people there are ways to have, conflict and resolution without it leading to these type of things that we see day in and day out. Be safe on that road, baby. Anybody that's on the road, be safe. Let me get up out of here. I'll see you in another hour. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and then be reciprocated and such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. And give or take, I will be back in the next hour, if not by 7:30. Alright, double check to make sure I don't get no Wi-Fi issues, no nothing. But get your dance shoes ready nonetheless. We're gonna definitely be in here. Y'all stay safe, keep that third eye open. And so the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.